I'm here with Young Judea's year course in Israel. We've been living here for 8 months, and we've taken a lot of Zionism classes and classes learning about Israel and the history of Israel. So I feel like today, all this learning I've done and everything I've experienced have really led up to this day, and today and tomorrow.
I think it's more of an amazing experience to see the unity with everyone standing here when the minute silence came and everyone just stopped, stood around the graves, and it shows how the country's together, and it's an amazing image to actually see in practice.
It's really nice to see the whole country get together, and especially when the siren went off, the whole country just stopped, and that was very meaningful to me. And it's very meaningful to see all these people here for their loved ones and friends.
It's somber, but at the same time, I think there's a sense of unity, and it's really a powerful thing to be here.
You're staying here in Israel. You didn't just come for this day. How does a visit like this affect the essence behind your stay in Israel?
I think it's something I'll remember from my year. It's one of those days that stands out of all your other experiences and kind of tests your whole year and how you feel about the whole thing.
And here, it's hard. I'm obviously not Israeli. I'm American, so I don't have any family or close friends that are here, but I was able to speak to some of the parents of soldiers, and it was very meaningful. And I feel that despite me not having someone buried here, I could definitely relate. And it was very, it's hard to explain how I feel, but it's very powerful.
Touring here is much more than just paying respects. It's an educational visit. You learn a lot about the history of Israel.
Yeah, we learn a lot about being here. I followed a few families around, and we've also heard a few talks, hearing their stories, and it's the memory has to go on somehow. We need to remember what happened, and because of the past, we're now here in the future visiting the graves. So you understand a lot more what's gone on, and it's incredible to see.
Now, people hear that you're visiting a cemetery. It sounds very grim, very sad, and it is, but it's also much more than that, right?
Mm-hmm. It is a lot more than that. I think it's also about coming together as a country and as a people, and showing each other support.
How does this affect the essence of your staying here in Israel?
For me, it's been emotional because I've always been considering the IDF, and being here today gives you mixed feelings, gives you pride, being here, seeing the soldiers, but at the same time it's also a bit scary, because you see the other side of it, and you obviously kind of don't want it happening to you, but
it's also scary but also inspiring.
It's extremely inspiring, but it does show what you have to put at risk.